living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Dani and Tay, and we are heard. Hi guys, this is Dani
and Taylor,
and welcome back to episode 67 of Heard the Podcast. You can follow us on social media like Twitter and Instagram at Heard the Podcast, H-E-R-D the podcast, and you can type us in H-E-R''D in YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We upload all the episodes in nice, fun and cool clips. Remember, our podcast is available on all streaming platforms like SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Google Play, all those things. So just pick one. Anywho, before we start the episode, I do want to make a couple of announcements. Okay. I want to announce that we are now a part of Anchor, the podcast hosting platform Anchor. So make sure you guys check us out on there. And you can also support us. I'll have everything linked in the description box on whatever platform you're listening to this right now. But you can donate to Heard the Podcast and help us just provide more quality content. This is our dream. We have a passion for podcasting. So just help us out, and we can provide bigger and better content. And then also we have some merch coming soon. We just did a meeting about that. So look out for that. And most likely that'll be probably available on Teespring, probably. But yeah. And then also, I want to shout out Matt McGee. I did like a little IGTV interview with him. You can go on my IG, or you can go on Heard the Podcast's Instagram, and you can look under the series section under Quarantine Experience. And I spoke with Matt McGee. He's a rapper from the DMV, and one of his songs, he just dropped a project called Everything Starts From Now. And his lead single, End of the Earth, it is playing on 93.9 right now. Mm-hmm. And they just added it to the regular rotation. So, yes, it's his song played. I hear his song. Yeah, I hear his song maybe twice a day on the radio when I'm driving. So, so he's, if he's officially in the rotation, his song is on the radio. And I feel like that's I always know that that's like a really cool accomplishment from like a rapper or a singer to hear their song on the radio. So
it is.
Congrats to him. And then also congrats to Naomi Osaka for winning the US Open.
Yes.
And I didn't know that Corday, they were together. Her and Corday are like boyfriend girlfriend. Yeah. He was there at the game. I didn't think too much of it. But then somebody said that they're like actually together.
Oh,
so yeah,
cute.
That is
that's
cute.
Good.
That's really cute. That's really cute.
I don't really watch sports at all.
And Corday is dope as fuck. I seen Corday at the Fillmore Live this past February, I think. No, it was early February, right before quarantine. That's when Kasim opened up.
I remember
for him.
You went.
Yep. Mm-hmm, yeah. He's real cool. Yeah. So, and he was Southern too. But anywho, and then also, last but not least, Tyler Perry. It's been announced that Tyler Perry is officially a billionaire.
Yes.
So congrats to him. Another black man making billions. All right.
Goes.
Anywho, all right. So you go ahead and get into the shows.
Alrighty then.
I want to visit Tyler Perry Studios one day.
I do too. Well, I had heard like right before the quarantine that he was going to open it up for tours, but then like
girl,
quarantine
once it opens up, I'm going right to. I'm supposed to go to Atlanta for my birthday.
Yeah, I know. It's just
the quarantine. But I'm going to Atlanta very soon.
Have you ever been, or will that be your first time?
Have I been to Atlanta before? No, I have not. I have not been to Atlanta ever in my life.
My first flight was when I went to Florida like 2 years ago.
Oh, for real? Oh wow, bitch.
I was scared to fly, but I wasn't driving to that motherfucker.
Girl, I be knocked the fuck. I be getting sleeping pills, bitch. I be knocked the fuck out, bitch.
I was too scared to sleep, but it was pretty. It was only like an hour and a half. It was pretty quick.
So yeah, Florida not that far.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah,
I couldn't. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I flew Spirit too, so that was like ghetto. But
yeah.
Never again will I fly Spirit.
Girl, I don't want to do Spirit if it's like a hour half flight, just like Florida.
Yeah, it was quick, so it wasn't too bad. But I didn't know no better. They were cheap, and I was like, bet.
Bitch, Mulatto said she would never fly Spirit, and one of her little raps, I felt so broke because I definitely flew Spirit one time before.
I'm not trying to fly Spirit. I'm not going to Vegas. I'm trying to fly somebody else, not Spirit.
All right, now go ahead.
Anywho, two of the shows. Okay, so I know you don't watch Big Brother, but we have some Big Brother fans. And this really like...
Do we have Big Brother fans, bitch? Do we?
I'm not saying we do. I just meant out there fans of the show out in the world. Like
that listen to her?
I don't know, but when I tweet, people retweet and whatever.
Okay.
I don't know if they're like fans, but this situation on there bothered me, so I just want to talk about it. I'm not saying our fans watch Big Brother. I'm probably the only person that watches it. that's listening. But anyway,
Ooh,
okay. So long story short, there's 2 girls in it. It's a competition show.
I don't know.
Well, it's a competition show. But those who don't know, Big Brother is a competition show. It's like a 24/7 surveillance competition show, and they put probably like 23 house guests in a fucking house, and they all live there and do competitions. You got to make alliances to get to the end and things like that.
They had a celebrity one with New York with Tiffany Pollard on it.
Mm-hmm.
They had Ariel Day on that show.
Candy and Tamar was on it. Tamar actually won it.
Really? They had like an overseas one too, I think.
Yeah, it's like a UK one.
I knew what it was. I just never watched it.
It's a UK one.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But I didn't watch that one. Anywho, so long story short, it's 3 black people in there, and there was 1 Middle Eastern guy, but he got evicted. And so it was David, Bailey, and Davon. Everybody called Bailey and Davon Bay and Day. They're like best friends on the show. And they went, and there's never been a black person that's won Big Brother ever. And this is the 22nd season. Mm. So their thing is like, oh yeah, we're gonna ride this to the end. We want to be, we want to ride this to the end and be the first black Big Brother winner. Okay, cool. So Bailey is talking to the girl Christmas with her bean pie head ass.
Stop it.
And
I can't.
I don't like her. I do not like her. I used to think she was okay, but now I hate her. So I'm sorry. So Christmas and Bailey are having a conversation, and they're talking about like who is the person that you want to take the final 2 with you, the final 2 people. And Bailey actually says that it's Davon. So for some reason, Christmas doesn't like that, and she's like, she decided to put them on the block, which means that those either when the house votes, they're going to vote on one of those 2 girls. These only 2 black women in the house. Who's going to get voted out? And so, of course, eventually Bailey ended up getting evicted. However, she was
that word always makes my skin jump.
What, evicted?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable. They don't say eliminated. They say evicted, like you're getting out.
Yeah, of course. But it's the word evicted makes me feel like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my place. But like,
yeah, that's the point. They want to make it all intense. It's very intense. And so anyway, Bailey,
because that's the only thing that pushes me to pay my rent.
Yeah, exactly. So Bailey is pissed because she's like, we had this personal conversation, and you sat there and went and said and put me on. They were having a personal conversation. And she's like, what is a personal conversation? This is Big Brother. We were talking game and da-da-da. And she was like, no, that was a personal moment. She was trying to figure out why Bailey was so pissed at her for putting her on the block. And so Davon and Bailey they're trying to calm themselves down because they pissed off, number one. And so Davon's like, well, she's hurt because y'all were having a one-on-one conversation and she thought you were her friend and you sat there and turned on her. She was like, I'm not turning on her. This is a game. She's taking it personal. And she gets to yelling at Davon. And Davon is known for being the loudmouth black girl and like going off on people and things like that. And she doesn't want to be known for that anymore. So she's like, I'm not about to stay here and yell at this girl. I'm going to just walk away because I'm not trying to be the angry black woman on the show. That was their thing. So they walked away from the situation. This bitch Christmas still going off, right? And then everybody, all the other white people in the house is walking over to her like, you need to calm down, relax. And she's like, when they're telling Betty that, Betty's like, don't tell me that in this condescending ass way. Because she's in there going off, but nobody's saying nothing to her, but y'all sitting here worrying about me calming down. And I'm sitting here calm as shit, trying to calm myself down. But don't sit there and keep telling me to calm down and you need to relax, you need to chill. And I just didn't like that. I feel like everybody was trying to get this black woman to calm down. And she really walked away from the situation. She really didn't do nothing. This bitch Christmas is the one that got loud first and started yelling in people's face, putting fingers in the face. Don't do that, because you will get your ass knocked out.
I always struggle with that whole idea of like, oh my God, I don't want to be seen as the angry black this or the loud black this, but at the end of the day, they're gonna already have their prejudgments about us. Mm-hmm. So me as an individual proving you wrong in regards to something like that, I feel like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I'm not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna express myself the way I see fit. I
guess they're just on TV, and so they're just like, I'm not gonna do that on TV.
No, but the thing is, like, either way, it's like if you don't do it on that show, it's gonna be somewhere else on another TV show where a black woman will do that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's almost like you can't win for losing type of thing.
You're right. I mean, I was just proud of like Davon's growth because she's really known to just go off. And I see her grow. She's trying. She said, you know what, Christmas, I'm gonna just walk away. And she was like, yeah, you should walk away. Don't. She kept just antagonizing her, trying to get her. Yeah. Of course, only white girls could be named
Christmas.
Christmas and get away with
Bitch,
it.
I don't even know a person named Christmas.
I don't either. But she just kept antagonizing her and saying stuff to her, trying to get her to go off on her. And it just really pissed me off so bad. And I low-key wanted Davon to go off, but then I was like, no, that's what you're known for. You're trying not to do that this year. And this is like an all-star season, so she's played this like show like 3 or 4 times already. Davon has. And so out of 3 or 4 seasons, she's done that every season. So she's like, I'm not gonna do that this season. But like, this bitch was taking her there. Bailey is a little more level-headed. She doesn't go off as easily. But she kept trying to tell her she was wrong for feeling how she felt. And how the fuck you gonna tell her she wrong, bitch? She's mad. She has a right to be mad. And then she tried to apologize later and tell them, we're good. After she got Bailey out, she's like, oh, you're good, Davon. You're safe. I'm not going to put you up. So now Davon has to like be fake nice to her, even though she don't trust her. But it just pissed me off, like how condescending they were being about the whole thing. Calm down. You don't have to be so angry. And da-da-da-da. This has nothing to do with you. Shut the fuck up. I didn't ask you. I just don't like that shit. But I do get where you were coming from. Because, like, even if she don't go off on some other show with some black woman going off somewhere. So, yeah. It just pissed me off. That's all I have to say for that. Next, we have Power, Ghost, Book 2. What they call it?
It's called Power. Fuck it.
Power.
It's Power Book 2, yeah.
Book 2. What do you think?
Okay. So I like it. I'm very interested in seeing how this season plays out.
Mm-hmm. Mary J. Blige is getting on my nerves.
I think it's
Monet.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to find the word.
So I want to see what's going to happen with Tariq and the school girlfriend that he has, and then the streets girlfriend that he has.
Yeah, that's.
And then also, I think the guidance counselor lady, bitch, I think she's going to end up fucking him with something. Because it's giving me very much pedophilia.
She's trying a little too hard.
And Tariq is not even 18 yet, so I don't know how that's going to play out. Like, what? It's giving me very much like, I'm going to fuck you later on, episode 8 or some shit. I don't know. And then she fucked, like, the teacher in the office or some shit like that. Whatever. And then Sax's bitch ass, like,
I
whatever.
hate this nigga.
And
he's
then
dirty. He's dirty. He fuck Sax. Even though you
saw him pelvic thrusting the actor that plays Sax. He was like thrusting his little waist and shit. It's on the shade room. But I mean, I like it. I love Paige Hurd. Yeah. I wonder if she was filming this while she was filming the Oval. I don't know. We know how Tyler. We know Tyler Perry. He'll have people film the whole shit that same week
in like 3 days.
So she had time, but
you ain't shit. No, bull.
But no. So, yeah, I mean, I like it or whatever. Yasmin like grew up like 3 extra years.
Hold on, I was like, why is she like 10 years old?
And she speaks now and shit.
Because when Ghost was dead, she was like 3.
Girl, I hate when they do shit.
Wasn't you just in the crib yesterday?
I hate that shit. And then, they did the same thing on, remember the game? When they switched over to they switched over from
BET.
They switched to BET, and remember what was the little girl's name? Jason Pitts and what's her name?
It was like Brittany
or something. Yeah, girl, wasn't Brittany like 8 on the CW, but on the BET she was like 14, 15 years old.
Like, what they did that on The Walking Dead. Like the daughter was. It was when they started a new season. Like she was 5 at one point when they started a new season. It was 3 years later, but they didn't tell you that in the previews. All of a sudden, this bitch is grown and shooting people, and I'm like, what? But 3 years later,
but I mean, okay, they fast forwarded 3 years later.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, this was like next. This was.
It was like yesterday. You was in the crib.
Yeah,
and now you're a grown ass woman.
Yeah, like you're like 10. You talking now and shit. Because remember, we was like,
mind you, they just went to the funeral, so this all just.
Yeah,
this is not
so
like
she's a whole like.
Years later, this all just happened.
She a whole middle schooler, low key, like.
Okay, preteen, like
giving me preteen, like what? Okay,
she grown as hell.
But Tariq always had like shape up on point, waves on point.
I was looking at waves. I was like, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything's on point.
You know how I hated him last season? Well,
I saw on Twitter.
I don't hate him.
Yes, I saw. Yep, yeah, exactly. I saw that same exact response on
I
Twitter.
don't hate him as much.
Yeah,
because he just wanted his mother out of jail.
But
like,
he's more of under this show is like more about him understanding him.
Yeah.
I do want him to use his friend's white privilege to get to
oh,
do
yes,
things.
for sure.
I did appreciate that little white privilege scene they had where the party got broken up. The little white boy punched the cop in the face.
Do you know who I am?
He punched the cop in the face and lived. We can't even breathe in front of you before get okay.
They die for nothing.
Oh Lord. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Method Man's doing a good job.
He's so fine. He is fine.
Yeah, so want to see how this plays out.
I think, I mean, you know, they're still kind of telling the story, especially with all these new characters. So at first I thought, like, first episode, kind of in the beginning of it, I'm like I'm a very impatient person when it comes to TV shows. I'm like, okay, it's starting slow. Because I even thought, we'll get to Lovecraft Country momentarily, but I even thought that started off slow. And I'll like turn it off.
They needed to like wet our feet a bit.
Yeah. So I get very impatient with like TV shows and movies with that.
I understand it now, though. I understand it now because I think they have to start off slow.
You gotta build up
for it to make for it to make sense. You can just like pow and then like you know what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just impatient as hell. That's all. But I'm seeing it come together slowly. I'm seeing it.
I heard that they're gonna give Tommy his little branch off.
I would love to see that. I think
I would love to see that too. In Cali, him acting up in Cali, bitch. I'm ready.
I'm here for it.
Bitch, I'm ready. And that wasn't even what they remember when the first season Power ended, and remember that little promo video how like they mentioned like all of the spinoff they were gonna have? No. You didn't see that promo? No. It was a promo after the if y'all can find it, go ahead and find it. But it was a promo video that they showed during the time of the Power, the last season of the the original Power, they showed like they mentioned all of the Power spinoffs that they were going to have.
See, I didn't see it.
I think it's at the end of the last episode of Power season 1.
I never watched it on time. I always watched like ahead of
time. But no,
me
too. But it's still on the thing. So I think it's the very last episode of the original Power.
I always cut it right off though.
I think that they should have done, but I know I saw a promo of them showing all of the spinoffs that they're going to have. So they didn't show Tommy. I think they just realized they want to have a Tommy spinoff because hey, that makes sense because Tommy was
a big part of it.
He's a big part, and I feel like he was very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
He really added to the show, and then I feel like he has a very complex storyline. They touched on his father stuff and his mom being a cokehead and everything crazy. Give me some flashbacks. Give me some of those. But he's not going to be in New York, so I want to see how they're going to do that in Cali. And then also, I think he's gonna because Tasha like mentioned him and tried to put the death of James on him. So yeah, they definitely gonna give. Tommy's not over with yet. Speaking of Tommy,
he shouldn't be.
Speaking of Tommy, I was watching The Intruder. I had to buy Stars, y'all. Ugh. So I bought Stars, the streaming app or whatever. And
my friend gave me her app.
I watched Intruder again, and the actor that plays Tommy, Joseph Sikora, he's on Intruder, and I just wanted to say
in
that.
real life, he's not sexy to me. He's only sexy to me as Tommy.
But somebody was like, he played the same type of person in everything he in. He played the same type of person in he played the same person in Intruder. I was like, no, he didn't. It was similar, but it wasn't the same person.
He doesn't always play the same. I saw him on he was
on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I saw him on Grey's Anatomy. He was just like this regular white dude with
wasn't he pregnant
side part
and some shit.
Yeah,
that was weird. Why was he pregnant?
He wasn't really pregnant. It was like a tumor in his stomach.
Oh, shit,
like yeah. I think I want to say it was a tumor.
Okay.
I finished Grey's Anatomy, y'all. 16 seasons.
Lord. Anywho.
I gotta wait for the new season now. Oh my God, y'all. When Karev left Joe, I was crying. The way he left her and got back with the blonde girl. What's the girl name?
Bitch, I don't know. I watched that wrong shit. Slutty ass doctor show.
It is good. It's more than that though. They sleep together, but it'd be more than that. Even just you even get into the patients that are in the hospital, like you get into their lives and stuff. It's wild. But Izzy, that's a girl named Izzy. He went back to live with Izzy on her damn farm. She had 2 kids by him. He didn't even know it. Fucking 8-year-olds. Like she just kept that shit from him. That shit was wild. But anyway, yeah, I like where Power's going. I'm interested to see the other spinoffs they have because you can tell this is basically Tariq's story.
How do you feel about Mary J. Blige's acting?
I think she's doing okay.
Yeah, I just sorry. Shout out to what's his face, Woody, The guy that played Bobby Brown.
yeah.
I'm so Winnie McClain. Yeah, shout out to that nigga. He cool. I like him a lot. I want to meet him one day. I want to actually like sit down and have like a interview with him one day. I don't know why. I just do.
I thought he'd be cool. He seemed like he real cool.
He seemed like down to earth and shit. He's like a cool nigga. He was on the Breakfast Club actually.
Oh,
yeah, so he's like a cool nigga. I want to talk to him.
I remember when I was watching New Edition Story recently. I remember when that came out and Bobby Brown was like, I wasn't even that ugly, and I was like, that's so mean because low key,
he's not ugly. He's
not even ugly.
Yeah, I think he's
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, Bobby Brown's not the cutest thing, so I don't understand.
I think actually Woody did him justice.
That's what I'm saying. So you shouldn't be talking shit. I thought that was weird.
Okay. So that was weird. But yeah, so the next episode though, she's gonna dig up some stuff on Tariq and she's gonna be all scared. She's gonna be all scared. No, but I mean she's a drug dealer.
I know I get it, but I'm just like
she's like she pimps out her kids. Like she has one son that kills people.
She's really trying to pimp out her daughter.
She has one son that kills people, then she's like teaching the other daughter the ropes, and then like his nephew, her nephew, she protects like you're the golden child, go play ball, like whatever.
I know, but it's just like I guess even though everybody knows I hated Tariq last season. But it's now he just want to get his mom out of jail.
Yeah,
simply, and I feel for him. He did it. I know, but I just feel for him. Like he's just doing whatever he can to get his mom. Like this nigga was like, man, you trying to when her son was taking home Woody McClain when he was like taking him home and he stopped him under the bridge and was like, man, get out. And he was like, man, you trying to scare me with all this shit. I'm cool. I ain't like he was just like
because he said you need to.
Your uncle was snitch.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I knew that.
Yep. So I'm thinking because I would think when Monet, what's her name, Monet. I was thinking like when Monet finds out like more info on Tariq, I was thinking like maybe that she would grow grow more respect for him because I'm thinking like, oh, your dad ghost. Oh, like that's what I'm thinking like, oh, your dad ghost. Like you know what I'm saying like.
Yeah,
because I'm sure because they're criminals, so I'm sure that they should
know.
They should know who goes. No, I'm saying no. I saw the previews and it looked like she was telling her daughters to leave him alone to stay away from him.
Yeah,
but in my mind, I would think what will make more sense to me is like them saying like oh shit, that's Ghost's son. Let's be cool with him type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all criminals.
I'm sure they know who the fuck he is.
Because they're criminals too. They do the same thing Ghost did, so they should know him.
Yeah, they all in New York. Ghost ran all them streets. Like,
yeah,
she probably used to know him back in the day like shit. It'd probably be some shit like that. Wouldn't shock me.
So we'll see how that plays out.
It'll be interesting.
But I want to see how that little love triangle goes. He got a little school.
And they both cute.
Sophisticated little junk. He got a streets junk. Like
they both cute girls.
He has a girl for each life that he lives. So he has a double life. So he has and I thought it was also kind of okay. So because is Tariq a senior? Was he skipped a grade or what?
I don't think he skipped.
Because he's in college now. Because he sped off to college because he wanted to hurry up and get that money from his dad. But when he was in high school, was he a senior or a junior?
I guess I didn't think about it. I guess I assumed he was a senior. I thought he just didn't like actually apply and shit because he had all that extra other shit going on. And then he was fucking up at school anyway when he was at Choate. So I thought the Stanfield dude just got him in there.
In college?
Yeah.
No, he did. He did.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I thought he just never applied or something because he was fucking up in Choate.
No, he never. No, he didn't apply. He didn't. No, the Stanford guy did get him in college. He got him in that.
Yeah,
school.
I thought he was just doing that favor. I thought he just. What I'm saying is like I don't because you're saying. Did he skip a grade or was he a senior? I thought he was a senior, just didn't apply, and the man just got him in, and that's what he did.
Okay. No, I think I'm trying to figure out what grade he was in because the white roommate that he had because he's the white boy is with him in college.
Right.
What, is that college? Whatever. It's in college, I think. Whatever. But is it college, y'all?
Wait, it could just be like a.
It's not high school. It's college. It got to be college.
I was thinking it was college.
Yeah, it's a 4-year college degree that he's trying to complete. Yes, it's in college, y'all. But I was surprised to see the white. I knew the white guy was going to be on the show with him because I saw previews or whatever. But I'm trying to figure out what grade Tariq was in because when he was when he was with the white dude at show, were they in the same grade? Did he skip to that college too? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he skip a grade too? Because like, how was he conveniently at the same school with you?
Yeah.
And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how was he like if y'all were in the same grade and you literally got put in here from your connection?
Well, he's there because his parents own a fucking.
I know, but like, did he skip a grade to go, or like was he like the right grade?
Because I mean, with his privilege, he could have. I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
I just assumed that they were in 12th grade and just went to college.
No. Because they didn't finish. They didn't. No, all this shit is that all this shit that you see is flowing from the last
That's
power.
Right. I have to remember.
So
that.
he was in school. Like because remember, because
Raina
got shot the season before last, right?
Yeah.
And they had the little winter formal. And they were juniors, I think, or some shit. I don't know. They weren't seniors. They were like juniors.
They should make that more clear.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. So
if y'all know, let us know in the comments. Sam.
Yeah. Anyway, you got to push the next show?
Lovecraft Country.
First off, I want to close off with Lovecraft Countries, I want to mention two things. First off, woohoo, Girlfriends is on Netflix now. I'm gonna wait to watch. I need to be in a certain vibe to watch Girlfriends. I don't know why.
Really?
I just need to.
What kind of vibe? Like
just
chill?
I don't know. Because that show makes me think a lot. Because that show it was 4 or 5 women, 4 women or 5 whatever,
4.
And they had like a lot going on, a lot of like real like womanhood issues going on, and that show makes me think a lot. And I'm not saying I don't like to think, because I think all the time, guys, and I want to sound like I'm dumb, but think as in like it's going to make me tap into certain emotions that I don't want to tap into.
I have to be in the headspace to watch Moesha. That's why I haven't even finished it. Even though like I love Moesha, I have to be in. I'm not even gonna say headspace. I have to be in a mood to watch Moesha. But like Girlfriends, I've been binging that since Friday.
Yeah, it makes me think a lot.
I can watch Girlfriends over, like how I watch The Office over and over. Martin, Girlfriends is
it
in
makes
that.
Me think a lot. It makes me think a lot about career issues, relationship issues.
It does.
Friendship issues, interracial race issues. Fucking motherhood issues. With Maya. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, I will never forget that episode when her husband found out that she cheated on him on that voicemail bit.
I felt for both of them, and she was just like, "But baby," and she was just trying to explain, but ain't nothing you can say, sis. It's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say.
Anyway, yes. So then, also Cuties though. I haven't watched it, and I saw online the whole outrage about it, and I was outraged. These little ass girls.
Yeah, I didn't finish it yet.
And but I heard today or yesterday that it's not about exploiting them, but they're bringing light to the issue. So is that what that is?
I think that's what they were trying to do, but it's still weird because it's just like these little.
So it's like a real. They're not actresses. Is this like a real thing? Are they actresses?
Yeah, they're actresses.
Okay.
But it's just weird. These little girls just like shaking their ass.
Yeah, it is weird.
And like it's people like literally like Netflix should be shut down. I'm like,
no, that's stupid. You're gonna shut down all the other good programming. Like
they're not gonna do that.
That's why people.
If anything, they're just gonna take the show off.
That's why people don't take quote unquote cancel culture serious, or that's why. I don't know, because y'all sit there and y'all say dumbass shit like that. It doesn't make no fucking sense. It's a whole platform full of great movies and shows. They're not going to cancel Netflix. It's fucking dumb. Just say take the fucking Cuties thing off and keep it moving. Like, that was stupid. But anyway, so you haven't finished it yet? No, I haven't finished it. I started and I got distracted with work. So what is it? Like so far, how is it? How you I only got like 5 minutes in, so I didn't get that far. Literally, I got stopped with work. And I remember I didn't do something for work, so I had to get on the computer and I just cut it off. But, so I have to, because I had planned on talking about that tonight, but I just didn't get to finish it. I had to do some extra shit for work because I found out today we have staff development day tomorrow, so I had to finish everything today. Okay. Anyway, so that like threw me off. Yeah. Okay, well, I may or may not watch it. Honestly, I'm gonna see what it's about because I just wanted to see why everybody was so outraged. I get why, but I want to like watch it in full. Yeah, because I heard it was about them bringing light to the issue. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, but that's what they said today. It just seems weird. I guess. But even if you don't watch it, just I saw the preview. I saw it was disgusting. I saw like a little bit of the choreo on the stage. I was like, oh, this is disgusting. They're babies. They are babies. It's weird. Babies. They don't even have fully developed bodies yet, and they're doing these nasty little suggestive. Granted, me and my cousins used to make up dance to Destiny's Child, and we did all that in the house. We didn't go record ourselves and post it or nothing. Same. I had like a little. Me and my neighbors. When I used to live in Fort Washington, I used to hang out with the girls up the street. They were twins, and we had like little fake singing groups and shit. Yeah, we all did that when we was kids. Made up dance, and we might have like shook our ass dancing, but you in the house, ain't nobody watching you do it. It's different. Yeah. Anyhow, okay. Well, Lovecraft Country. So what did you? This episode was so crazy. It was crazy. So much going on. And you know what? Okay, so I love this show so much that every time HBO releases the synopsis of the next episode, I go and read it. So I read this synopsis. I read what this episode was about last episode. So I knew that it was gonna be some gay shit with Tick's father. I knew it when he opened the door. I knew before the episode started because I read the info. So when he said secret lover or whatever,
I like to be surprised.
Because they showed in the beginning, they showed in the very first episode that the bartender guy getting his dick sucked in the back alley and shit. So I knew this gonna play out somehow in the show, somehow, some way, somehow.
You know, I mean, we still getting back then. It just wasn't.
But in the synopsis, in the info that I read last episode about this episode, it said, Tick's dad falls in the hands of his secret lover. So I knew it was gonna be a dude, like, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, that, I knew that was gonna happen because of the whatever. And then I really liked how they did the Freaky Friday type of thing with Ruby, and she's a white woman.
Oh yeah, she was loving that white privilege.
She did, but then she got grounded real fast, and she was like, this isn't really what is cracked. We wish to be this, but we're, it was very much, I liked it because it showed us as Black people our worth, and how, how white people can be intimidated by us and just by our potential, and how they keep us oppressed. And how they speak about us in the privacy of their white little community or whatever.
When that girl called her a Negro, she was like, I used the right term.
Exactly. Just shit like that. And then just how they talk about us and shit. How they talk about us and how they'll sit there and say that, talk about us and treat us like we're beneath them, but then like, oh my gosh, I hope so and so takes us downtown to that Southside club so we can go and dance. Yeah,
she was
just like things like that. So like they're not just because they hang out with us and like our music does not mean that they are with us, guys.
It doesn't mean
that's why we get mad at Miley Cyrus. That's why we get mad at Justin Bieber. That's why we get mad at all these people that do these certain things. But I don't think that Miley Cyrus calls us niggers behind the scenes. I think that she's actually an ally, but she kind of annoys me still. But whatever.
Yeah, she can be a little annoying with it.
But like Jeffree Star, for example, him. Just because he listens to Lil Baby and Migos doesn't mean that he's like whatever or like sucks black dick. That doesn't mean shit, y'all. Okay,
he can still be a racist.
It doesn't fucking matter. But anywho, they showed that, and then they showed how like, even with Black women, like how we're fetishized after with these white men.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that back alley when he was like, "Oh, I heard the y'all taste sweet," and whatever. Fucking.
Yeah, like he was like, "Let me taste it,"
and then she was like, "No, fuck you, nigger bitch," or whatever, and then tried to fire her the next day or whatever. Things like that. Like it's just, don't let this shit fool you. Like they're not, like I said last episode. I think it was last episode when what happened?
As far as this show.
No, this was white people and how like this how about how like society works. I think what we talking about how I basically said it shows you how a lot of white kids don't earn their spot in college, but they buy their way in. We talking about something I forgot, but I said it last episode. But anyway, they have that privilege, and they abuse their privilege, and they're corrupted, and they're so he tried to fire her that next day or whatever the fuck. But anyway, Ruby came to her senses and was like, "Fuck this shit," and fucked his ass up and was like, "And this a nigger bitch did this shit or whatever."
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him, but I was like, damn.
The chain when she changed and when she shed that skin, that was like, oh god.
I was like, oh my
god.
And they like. These special effects and shit these days. Oh my god,
it's amazing.
Like they came such a long way.
Have you ever seen I can't remember their goddamn names, but the white woman and the white man? Have you ever seen them in the same room together?
No, and when I found out at the end that she was him the whole time, and I thought about it, I said I've never seen them in the same room. Ever.
You haven't?
I don't think I have. Okay. I thought about it. I said I don't remember seeing them in the same room. I'll say I don't remember.
Okay, but I remember last episode. I remember episode 3. I remember her walking into the house and then immediately him walking out.
See?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to go back to episode 1 and see if I ever saw them.
I don't remember seeing them in the same room at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like...
I'm going to go back and see because I love that show. But, so it was that. I love that. And then I love how, I told you, I love me a nice little romance story. I love how Tick and Letty are just, getting closer. He beat that thing up. He did. He fucked that thing up.
Man, what?
Because he popped her cherry already, too.
Yeah. I love it. I from the beginning, I couldn't wait to see the whole chemistry between them. Yeah. I couldn't wait to see that whole thing unravel. Like, they're good together.
I'm glad he stopped faking on her.
I know. And she's just so affectionate. I love how she just... Yeah. He woke up from his little nap at the table and she was just all rubbing on him and stuff. I just like, oh. I think they're really cute together.
You think he's going to stay?
Maybe because of her. If he does it because of he beat the shit out of his father.
He did.
Like, if he kept on, he was literally going to kill him. Like, he beat this. That nigga, I was, like, swollen shut. Oh, my God. What's his name? Montrose. Mm-hmm. He beat the shit out of his father. I was like, God damn. That shit was driving Tick crazy.
So I want to see how he mentioned the little Asian boo that he had when he was in Wool. And that's the girl that was that flashed in the first episode at the beginning.
Yeah, I remember.
I want to see how so that's what the next episode is going to be about. So we'll see how that plays out. And hopefully that this keep it in the Letty field, okay?
And then I was trying to make the connection at the end when he was looking at all the paper trying to figure everything out, and then he called over
because it said die.
Yeah, so I'm like, who about to die? And he's just like, how did you know? And she was being all secretive and hung up the phone, so I'm trying to see like what that turns.
So it was the girl that he called.
I was assuming that was the girl,
the Asian girl. Oh really? He need to tell Lady that he still in conflict with her ass then.
Either her or he called that white girl.
He hate that white girl.
I don't know, man. But he knows she knows shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was like, what if that's the Asian girl? But of course we're not going to know that till fucking Sunday. They need to, you know how that one, like, I think last episode they like released it early. They need to do that like every week.
Huh?
You know how like last week they released it early?
They released it on Friday. That's why I was mad they didn't do it this time.
I was looking for that shit.
Me too, bitch.
Like,
I love the show.
I was looking for it. I was like, oh, they probably about to keep doing that. Cool. Nope. Got my fucking hopes up.
And I'm trying to find so they showing episode 6 is premiering this Sunday coming up. But they haven't released the information on the episode, like the details. So I can't even read what the fuck's about.
You have to wait a few days for that.
Damn it. Fuck them.
It's only Tuesday.
Fuck them for that. Anyway.
And then they teasing me, releasing it different days and shit. Don't do this bitch. To me. You play with my emotions, HBO.
Right. Like, why did you do that Friday shit? Was that a mistake?
Maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. But I was happy.
Me too.
Like, I mean, like, come on, you can't do that one time and then
don't do it again. Because
Like,
with Power actually comes out midnight on Saturday.
Yeah. I be watching.
Me too. I used to want. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I'm still up, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. So on. They should at least give us midnight on Saturdays. They could at least give us
right.
And it's because it's technically Sunday now.
But no, HBO don't do that. HBO never did shit like that.
This show,
even with Insecure, they never did that shit. They never did that shit.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't. But Insecure I always watch on time anyway to live tweet.
Yeah,
but now I can't because I don't have. Insecure. Now, because remember how I used to watch it on my boyfriend on his account? Now it's like you need to be under his Wi-Fi to watch it.
Really?
So my friend has HBO Max. She gave me her password, so all that shit I have to watch next day.
Really? Because with my Xfinity app, I use my because when I had my own Xfinity, I was still an authorized account user on my grandma's shit because they can authorize because if you get the Xfinity app, your boyfriend he can put you on as an authorized user. So even when I wasn't at my grandma's house and when I wasn't on Wi-Fi, I could still go on my Xfinity app and I can still watch HBO. I can still watch it real time.
How annoying that is.
He should know that though. He works for Xfinity, so he should know that shit.
He know how to hook stuff up. When it comes to like using it, he don't be knowing little stuff like sometimes I be telling him little stuff. Because he don't even watch TV.
Yeah, I got added on as an authorized user, so I have access to all that shit.
He pissed me off. He don't watch TV at all, but I got all the channels. Like, bruh.
Yeah, he should give you the password and shit.
I still have the password.
No, he'll put you on as authorized.
I'm gonna tell him.
But you should still.
I can do it myself.
Do you have the Xfinity app?
Yeah, I still have it on my phone and stuff. Yeah.
Are you sure you can't watch HBO?
Oh, you mean no? Like the streaming app.
The Xfinity streaming app.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Xfinity stream, I have it, but it won't.
The app on your phone.
Yeah, but it's under his stuff. It's under. And
it don't matter because it's under my grandma's shit, and I still.
Yeah, but he don't have me as authorized user. So now if he.
But I still feel like I can still watch it.
I'm telling you because I tried to watch P Valley on there as well, and they said I had to be under his Wi-Fi.
Make him add you on as a thing, and add your number on it too.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him to do that because that'd be so annoying. Like. After the first episode of P Valley, I could not watch it live.
No, P Valley come on Stars, girl.
No, but I don't have Stars either. They took it. I gotta call Comcast because they took it.
No. Stars is not with Comcast no more. You gotta pay for Stars. That's why I told you this now. I pay for Stars now because Stars is not with Xfinity no more. It's a separate thing.
My boyfriend still got some Stars channels. That's what I'm saying.
On his thing.
Yes, I've seen it.
No. It's you seen it. You actually played it though. It shows on the Xfinity app.
Yeah, the first time I watched it on the app.
When?
The very first episode.
Of what, P Valley?
Yeah.
That episode is free though. It's free though.
Maybe that's what
what it was. Yeah, because you can watch.
And I watched it live.
You can watch it on YouTube too. It's free. Yeah, they show all.
So that's
all
probably what that is.
That's probably what it was. Yeah,
after
but it's
that,
not
I couldn't
free.
do it no
it's
more.
Not free.
That's what I forgot about.
Because they offered the old Power episodes last week or 2 weeks ago. They offered that for like a little free trial on Xfinity as like a little freebie or whatever. They took it right off like real quick afterwards. But yeah, it's not free no more. So that's why Stars. That's why Stars has its own separate app now.
Because I be wanting to live tweet so bad, but it's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do if I'm not at his house?
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna tell him about that authorization shit. Cause
yeah. But Stars, you need your own Stars to watch P-Valley.
Got it. That's cool. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather have at least one of them.
Yeah.
Because I already didn't have HBO to fucking begin with.
Really? I'm not finna. I hope I don't ever have to get HBO Max because, bitch, if I have to download one more goddamn TV app.
I love HBO Max though. I love it. They bought all the DC stuff. They got all the Looney Tunes shit. They got Sanford and Son. They got all the Fresh Prince episodes.
Yeah. I'm not sweet. I don't care. I don't care about none of that.
And they have all their HBO shows plus their own HBO Max shows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not paying. I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, I'm good on HBO. Is fine with me because I have the Xfinity, so HBO is good. I'm fine. With it. I don't need the old shit because they play Fresh Prince every morning any fucking way, along with Martin and shit. So I'm good. I don't fucking care about that shit. But I hope they don't start having like exclusive shit for HBO Max. Like
they do.
I'm talking about exclusive shows.
They do. They have their own HBO Max shows as well.
Aside from HBO, regular HBO?
Yes.
Girl, I'm not doing it with y'all.
They got a show on there that just started like over the weekend.
Too much. Cause bitch, because I think Rihanna about to have another Savage Fenty fashion show on Amazon Prime again.
I do too, and I can't.
I'm just, girl, I'm gonna get your password, bitch, or something, or somebody, because I just can't do that again.
It's not mine.
I ran out of free trials. Like I can't do it no more. Okay.
It's not even mine.
All right, so is that done with the shows and stuff?
Yeah, that's all my shows.
All right, so let's get into the popular culture segment of the program. Before I start, though, I want to shout out Halsey. Okay, so Halsey, apparently she has a new book of poetry out now. The cover art is great, yeah. So, yeah, she has a book of poetry. Yeah, she has a book of poetry out. Let me see the name.
I would definitely read it.
For sure. I really enjoy Halsey. I like her a lot. I respect her a lot.
I
respect her as an artist a lot. I think she's very inspiring. I think she's a breath of fresh air for sure.
Beautiful.
And so it's called "I Would Leave Me If I Could." It's a book of her poems and stuff like that. So
I'm glad she put that out.
Yeah, you can pre-order now. Link in bio. Link in her bio. Yes, and also she is starring alongside Sydney Sweeney, aka what's her face off of Euphoria? What was her name? Not Kat.
I forget. Oh my god.
Cassie. No.
It wasn't. I don't think it was Cassie.
It might. I think it was Cassie. I don't know. Homegirl that was with Algie Smith, the black football player.
I forgot her name.
Yeah. So they're gonna be on a new television series. I'm not sure when it comes out, but
it looks interesting.
Yes, it does. It's gonna be Halsey and Sydney together. Let me read this. Sorry. So she says on this. I'm reading this from Halsey's Instagram account. So she says, "I am the luckiest girl in the world because I get to make my acting debut with my favorite human being, Sydney Sweeney, on a TV adaptation of an amazing book by Jessica Goodman to be written / adapted, plus directed by one of the greatest, Annabelle Atanasio. And wildest of all, I will also be a producer on the series with some of my idols, Jean-Marc Vallée. I'm so sorry if this is wrong, y'all. And Nathan Ross of Crazy Rose Films with Sydney's 50/50 Films. She has her own production company as well, Sydney Sweeney. It's called, yep. So she just started it. And you guys are gonna fall in love with The Players Table. So it's called The Players Table. I'm not sure where it's gonna premiere on, but
I'm watching.
Me too. I love Halsey. I love Sydney. I love that she has her own production thing going on. That's really cool. I think I want to do that one day. I think I might want to start my own production company. That'd be cool.
I can see that.
That'd be fucking cool. Yeah. Anywho, so shout out to them, women making the big.
I will be watching. I can't wait to. I hope it's a channel that I fucking have.
And if it don't, I'm gonna just buy it. Fuck it. Or if it's one of those independent films, or you gotta buy it.
I really want to see it though.
I'll buy it off Amazon or some shit like that. I don't care. But anyway, so Travis Scott has his own McDonald's meal. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
I want to know how this happened.
Here's the thing. I just don't understand why. I don't get the
point. Like,
I know it benefits him, Travis Scott, but I'm just trying to figure out like the beneficial thing with McDonald's, because McDonald's is never gonna go nowhere. Like, so
I know.
I'm trying to figure out what was. I'm not hating. Like, congrats to him, but I just want to know, like,
it was just
why.
random to me.
It's random, and then also like McDonald's, they re-released the same things. Like Travis Scott's sandwich, literally his sandwich is literally a quarter pounder with like bacon and lettuce. Like, it's just like whatever you like, you know.
Just put his name on it.
Yeah, basically.
So
yeah.
I don't see the point. I get, like you say, he's benefited from it.
No, I mean the thing is like a lot of these things, like a lot of these collaborations, they all put their name on it, whatever. But my whole thing is like, I just want to know like, how is this a thing? Like, why?
What is the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, like I just want to know why.
I do too. I don't get it.
Because like McDonald's is McDonald's, like it doesn't need to be more hip. You don't need to pander to like the younger audience. You need none of that shit.
McDonald's is not going away. It's gonna be around forever.
So I'm just trying to figure out like what was the issue. It's literally a quarter pounder with lettuce, onions, and bacon, and then the fries have barbecue sauce with it. So that's like,
you can ask barbecue sauce regardless.
Yeah, you can ask for lettuce and bacon on your quarter pounder if you want to.
That's what I'm saying.
But hey, go get your bag there, Travis Scott.
Maybe
get your bag.
haven't been getting as much money over the years.
No, bitch. What you mean? McDonald's is McDonald's, bitch.
I know, but I'm saying maybe they're not getting as much money as they used to get. A lot of people stop eating McDonald's
because they have more healthier choices.
Yeah, so maybe that's their way of trying to like get more money or whatever. I don't know.
Be more hip, maybe. I don't know. Or,
but I wouldn't order just because it's a Travis Scott meal.
Or maybe just like be more visible. I don't know. But McDonald's is McDonald's. But even with me, your girl, listen. If on a good week, I only eat McDonald's when I'm broke as fuck. Like when I'm like at my last coin. Because I don't eat too much. I got this healthy choice. Like if I have money to go to Chop and get a chopped salad, then I'm going to do that over a McDonald's meal.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
and McDonald's isn't even as cheap as they used to be. Like technically, McDonald's meal is damn near with chop costs damn near.
If you get like an actual meal.
Yeah.
Oh no. Because my chopped salads be like $13.
Mine be like $10.
You get the basic shit. I get the work. I get the
Caesar.
I get the chicken tinga bowl with cauliflower rice and all the good stuff.
Good old chicken Caesar salad.
Because the plain shit to me is very unexciting.
I love Caesar salads in general.
Because the thing is, I can just go to John and get it on my own.
I do. I can buy the little kits and stuff.
But like
I get kale Caesar salad and I choose which chicken I want because the regular chicken be dry.
Dry as fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, yeah. So I mean, congrats to Travis Scott. I just wanted to know. I just didn't understand like why this happened.
Yeah,
and what the benefit was to McDonald's. But
I was going to like look into it, but I didn't care because
I don't care. I'm not gonna. It's just weird.
My
and then
boyfriend
like someone stole a poster. Someone stole a Travis Scott poster off of a McDonald's window like late at night.
Why are you that pressed?
You know the white kids love Travis Scott.
It's weird though.
It is weird, right?
It's weird. You don't know who touched that. It's Corona.
And then plus, like, really, you really needed to like.
Did you really need a McDonald's Travis Scott?
So you're gonna put a poster in your room? Like,
you think that shit is funny?
I stole this from my McDonald's. Like, no.
And no one even cares. I don't care. It's funny that you know it's a white kid.
It was like they love Travis. They do. What Negro boy is gonna do that? Oh my God, Travis Scott! Oh my God, no,
they're not.
Shout out to. I'm just like, why that? Anyway, so shout out to Mulatto. She made we said that she made the XXL cover with other peers of hers, but shout out to her again this week because her XXL freestyle was fire as fuck.
She liked that.
Yes, I love the little flirty thing she did with Fabio Foreign. Yeah, she's just lit. It made me even go watch the Rap Game a little bit.
Yeah,
with her season when she was on there. They grew up so fast. They just grown women now. Like the girl Super Peach that she was fighting with on there, she's grown as fuck now too, and just
shit, time flies.
Yeah,
they women now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mulatto though. I fuck with her hard.
Me too. She hard as shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Her and Megan, ooh, they hard, and Asian.
They got it. Yeah, they got it.
I hope Asian really pops. I mean, she's popular, but I hope that she really like makes it bigger. You know,
more bigger than she is now. She doing good, but like
I wonder when her moment is gonna be. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. So I want to get this out of the way quickly because I don't want to really talk about this too much.
What?
But last episode we talked about the Tahiri Joe Budden stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's been like a little over a week since our last episode. So basically I said, I just talked about how Tahiri said that, Joe Budden cracked her nose and did this and this. So Joe Budden, he responded on his podcast. And he basically said that she was lying. He never fucked her nose up or whatever.
I don't think she lied.
No. I think she kind of played around with the wording because he didn't fuck her nose up. It was another guy. So on his podcast, he said that it was another guy. It was another guy that actually fucked her up, and he actually went to the hospital to go see her that same day because she had called him for like support. And him and the dude Maul that he does the podcast with, he was with him with Tahiri at the hospital.
Oh,
so it was a guy. So it was a guy that it was another person that fucked her nose up. So it wasn't him. So I believe that. And then also he said, like because I even said it on the show. I said, that whole marriage boot camp shit is fake. A lot of couples do not even be together for real. And like that her and that Votto dude, like that was so unbelievable. He's
quote unquote an artist, so that's him trying to get
exposure or whatever. But like, come on now, like you literally like, come on now, like y'all were not together. Like you don't care.
I don't think they were together anyway. Like I never heard whatever.
And he basically said that too. Like he was like, what you do for a check, basically. And he was saying that, he bought a mattress from, she was selling mattresses not very recently, and he bought a mattress from her. So he was like, she's on her hustle shit. So like, he was just giving us an idea of like, how she's like, she just hustling. Nothing wrong with that. Nope. Whatever. So he didn't fuck her nose up. So that made me think like, okay, because the thing is like, again, I'm not going to call the woman a liar. I'm more inclined to believe the woman first.
Right.
But, she did kind of play around with the wording there and imply that he did something that he didn't do. But I do still believe that, I think they both hit each other. I think they both fuck each other up.
That's what his ex said, too.
I think they fight.
I saw his other ex said how he like caused her to lose that baby.
Oh, the Esther Baxter girl?
Esther Baxter, yeah.
So that's actually a real thing though. That's people love bringing that up about him. About how he like sat on her stomach or some shit like that, or some shit that So
what the fuck?
So I think that I don't think that he's completely innocent. I think that Tahiri is violent. Like I think that she does provoke. Like
I believe that.
I think that she does initiate some of the physical things, but I also think that he does. I also think that he's abusive as well in some ways.
I think they were just toxic together.
But it's like other women saying the same thing about him too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think that he does play a role in certain things, but I don't think that Tahiri is like completely innocent or whatever. And like I think that it was fucked up that she sat there and implied that he fucked her nose up when he didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. That is fucked up. If he didn't do it, like don't add fuel to the fucking fire. Okay, he did whatever he did to you, but don't lie and say more
especially
shit.
when he bought a mattress from you.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't know, whatever. And then he was also mad at Jason Lee for like, because she talked about it on Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked.
Right.
And he was mad at him about that because he did an interview with him on his show, on Jason's show, not too long ago. Or like basically on Instagram Live. Mm-hmm. I did a show with him on his Instagram Live, and he was saying like how like he kind of like supported him, whatever. So he was basically mad that Jason Lee didn't give him a heads up on the Tahiri interview and saying like, oh hey, this is a heads up, this is what's gonna happen or whatever. So he was mad about that, and then he was just like, fuck Jason or whatever. But Jason was like, nigga, Jason was on his show and responded to Joe and was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that I had to like, it was just whatever. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like, are there ever any real friends in the industry, do you think?
I think there are. I think it may not be as many as like fake friends, mm-hmm. but I think there are.
Cause he said, because the thing is with Joe, he was mad that Jason didn't give him a heads up. And then he was also mad because he was on Jason's platform not too long ago. And then he was also mad because he had a meeting with Jason because Jason was trying to pitch a show. Jason wanted him and Charlamagne to be on a show together. Just the three of them. And maybe like, because he admires them.
Right.
He was trying to like pitch something to him. Like this is a meeting about this, how to, elevate or whatever. So he was mad about that too. And, Jason was just like, I didn't know that I had to. He said that he didn't know that Tahiri was going to go there with the shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, the thing is, like, if he was planning on airing it regardless, I don't know why the heads up would matter. I don't know. And then he was mad that
see giving a heads up for it.
Okay, but then he was mad that the thing that it released on his birthday too. And then Jason was like, I didn't know. Jason was like, I didn't know your birthday. I didn't know. Let me think about. Oh my God, is it Joe's birthday today? Let me go check that out.
Like, do you think he was looking up your birthday? I mean, it's possible. Jason Lee is very messy. Very messy. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he wouldn't looked it up that day, but I'm not saying he didn't know.
He said he didn't know.
I mean, it's a little funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's not, but it is. That it was conveniently on your birthday.
And he said that he was like, he said that he didn't. He was like, I didn't know that me and Joe were friends like that for me to
be reaching out and stuff.
Yeah,
I get that too. Like I don't know.
If we're not friends like that, then I don't know if I should reach out or
yeah. Like y'all.
But he had they had each other's number though. So I don't know. Maybe a simple text. Maybe
I'm not saying you had to call him and have a conversation. You could have texted him, but he didn't. So it's done now. I just think it's funny that it was his birthday. I really think that shit is funny.
And then now they're saying that he plays with dogs' genitals and shit too. And yeah, that's weird. So the thing is, I didn't want to get too much into it. And then since Santana, she came out and said some shit on her Instagram because some audio leaked of a conversation between her and Rocky or whatever, and she leaked the shit. Somebody leaked the shit. I don't know. So I didn't want to get into this too much because it was really it's just really I don't really care too much about this. The only part that I care much about is the abusive situations of it all.
Right.
But other than that,
you don't want to put too much energy into the whole thing.
Like, it's just I don't really want to dissect this anymore because I just don't want to. So I just wanted to mention it just because I feel like I went hard on him last episode, which I feel like it was still rightfully so, but I did want to acknowledge that what Tahiri said was kind of iffy because he said that it wasn't even him that broke her nose. So, and I believe that. So, yeah.
Just wanted to add that. Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah. Anywho, so today, Tuesday, September 15th, it was revealed that Cardi B filed for divorce.
Yep. I am not for divorce shocked whatsoever, my friend.
Against all is it divorce against Offset or divorce of Offset or is it divorcing filed for divorce?
I think she filed for divorce.
Filed for divorce from Offset or is that how do you say it? How do you say this?
I don't know. I guess divorce from him. Divorce against is it a difference?
Is it against or from or? I don't know.
Either way, they not gonna be together.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the thing. I
wonder were they separated for a while and then did that, or
she said that they're officially separated right now.
Okay.
So, but I think this is recent because literally last week I think, or when did WAP come out? Within the 2 weeks of WAP being released, they were together and cool because they were posting each other. They were on Instagram Live together, and he was bringing her flowers and shit for WAP going #1. So
let me see.
So this is recent. This is pretty recent. So I'm thinking that of course he got caught cheating again, but we didn't see the cheating situation this time. But I think he got caught cheating again, and I think maybe
it came out August 19th, I believe.
August 19th. August 19th?
Yeah. I think.
But it was recent that they were on Instagram Live together because the WAP went #1. Because it was within 2 weeks of WAP being out. Because when WAP came out, that next week was
August 7th.
Okay. Okay. Well, whatever. I think these 2 weeks go by so fast. I don't even know. But it was WAP came out, and like a week after WAP came out, it was on the Billboard charts, and the week after that, when she was like celebrating and shit, I think.
Yeah, so, it all happened fast.
Yeah.
That song shot to the top.
Yeah, because it's still at the top.
It's bomb.
Yeah, so the thing is, I'm personally happy for Cardi because I feel like she's just taking a stand on her respect and her happiness and just her well-being I'm
happy for her
as a woman and her keeping her child in mind and how she wants to raise her child and what environment she wants to raise her child in.
Because you don't want your child to think that's okay to grow up and have your man cheat on you and you're supposed to just keep staying and that's okay. No, at some point enough is enough. And she gave him so many chances.
So do you think? Okay, so what do you think? So before we get into, so what do you think happened? You think that he got caught cheating this time? I think somebody's pregnant. I think someone's pregnant.
I was going to say either he got caught or someone's like you said, someone's probably pregnant, and she was just like, "Look, this."
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we haven't seen the shit because usually we see the shit first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's true. So if somebody's not pregnant, maybe she's had a fucking up. Maybe she found some shit out. Everybody else didn't find out. Maybe she found it out this time. Maybe she just had to go through his phone and find some shit. I don't know. There could be a number of things. I know it had to do with cheating, though. I just know,
of course.
I just know it in my fucking spirit.
Because that was the last show. Yeah, because the thing is, like, after the big cheating thing, what happened? He got caught on FaceTime with some little Love and Hip Hop joint, some little little jump off or whatever.
Yeah, and then the thing was trying to hide his phone.
Yeah, but no, wait though. So he went after the big shit where he crashed her performance or whatever and like brought the flowers out. Remember that?
Oh my gosh,
and
she was so pissed.
Remember he like put the whole apology out there, so they got back together or whatever. But after that was when the whole little somebody came and said, "Oh, Offset my DMs or whatever." Fuck, right? It was that shit. Then he acted like he was hacked. I don't think he was hacked. Remember we said we said
we didn't believe he was hacked at all.
Because literally you was on Instagram, and within that same hour you were hacked, and they tried.
And then he like changed the pass.
And then it was that, and then like you were on Twitter, like I think he was on Twitter on his own, like faking like he was hacked. I think that was him.
I do too. I think he was lying, but she still took him back.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I think that she was in denial because she was on Instagram, like, saying, like, look, guys, he's like, she was, like, trying to prove, remember, she was trying to prove that he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that he, oh, no, like, he's
and
hacked,
she don't
look,
know
guys,
no
look,
explanation.
but she was doing it, she was, honestly,
for herself.
She was. For herself. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I get it. She didn't want to believe that's what was going on, but, like, she facing the facts.
I hate when every time a nigga get caught, it's like, come on, man. Leave me and my family alone. We trying to do this. We trying to grow. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
If you was somewhere about your family, you would be doing what
exactly.
It
wouldn't be no food. It's all shit.
I don't want to hear none of that.
There's what? Okay. So it was that, and then it was the hiding the phone thing. Remember that? Like,
yeah, he was like.
So I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Like the thing is, like, she probably cussed him out behind the scenes for that. Because he went on Instagram Live, and I remember he went on Instagram Live and was like, "Come on, y'all, it's COVID-19 right now. Why you worried about, like?" It's like, what does that have to do, nigga? Why did you? What's this got to do with your phone being hidden when your wife come in the room?
Nothing.
So I'm thinking that she ain't know that he had an extra phone. Maybe he got an extra for me. Maybe he was like, look, this time I ain't getting caught. Fuck that shit. I'm going to get a whole new phone. She ain't finna know about this fucking phone.
Maybe. And she found that motherfucker anyway. This nigga was asleep or some shit.
Yup.
He was probably knocked out asleep. And he probably deep sleeper, probably snoring and all that. She found
so she probably didn't know about the extra phone he had probably. I don't know. That's something I can think of.
It could be anything.
Yeah, so.
But she
listen.
I'm happy.
She either was going to either stay and let him cheat in peace or leave.
Because we always talk about, like, how celebrities, like their men or their significant others, I'll say, cheat on them, and then they just continue to stay and stay and stay. And what, like, I look
not
at
even
it,
just celebrities, just people in general.
But I guess we always talk about celebrities because like that's what be happening. But it's people always say once a cheater, always a cheater. Not saying people can't change, but I feel like that's the mindset you should have because if they did it once, who's saying they won't?
I feel like the thing is, I feel like if he gets caught on this one situation, I feel like there's multiple ones before this one. You just caught this time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You haven't got caught up until now. But now I see what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
And so it's don't tell her how many times he cheated on her. She just don't know.
And I've said, no, not me, but I've heard people say, oh, all men cheat. And I don't believe that.
I don't think all men cheat. I think there's some good ones out here that don't cheat.
Yeah, I don't believe,
They might be hard to find.
Yeah, but I think they exist. Just not like a unicorn or whatever the fuck.
That's like that saying black men don't cheat. I'm like, clearly they do.
That's a joke. Cheat. That's literally a fucking joke.
I know, but I'm like, some men.
I hate when he says that shit.
Some men really be trying to like stand by that. Like, okay, maybe
they're stupid. They just want to.
Maybe you don't cheat, but black men do cheat. Men cheat. Women cheat. People cheat.
Yeah. So, and I remember when, because the thing is, like, Offset has been cheating on her since they've been together.
Literally.
Not even the marriage, since they've been together.
And we only know about a few instances.
They've only been married 3 years.
I know.
They've been married 3 years and been together for 3.5 years, basically.
They got married really fast.
Yeah. So,
but ain't no telling how many times he cheated. For all we know, he could have been cheating this whole fucking time.
He was.
I mean, but what I'm saying, it could have been a break or something. We don't know. But what I'm saying is,
the break between him apologizing and then maybe, man. But then you know what I'm saying.
Months of good behavior.
That's usually how it is because the men, they'll let the women think that they have the control or the power. That's what happens. And another thing too is what I read. Okay, so what did I say? Oh yeah, so remember when he first started cheating, or when we first found out he started cheating?
Yeah.
I think Cardi B said, and mind you, Cardi B is like our age, so like we say dumb shit. So she got married when she was like 25, 24, whatever. So I remember when he first started cheating, she said something like, yeah, what he did was fucked up, But this shit happens every day. This is normal. What you want me to do? Want me to go and find another dude and so he could cheat on me too? Like, it was something dumb. Like, it was stupid. What she said was dumb.
Maybe she's used to
being cheated on. But it was very young. It was a very young thing to say.
It is.
Yeah.
But you know how sometimes some people kind of, I guess maybe they accept the love they think they deserve or something, or they just let people.
Or they try to.
Maybe they try to so much she's used to
or she just wants to be with him so bad that she tries to rationalize. Mind you, this was happening while she was pregnant that we didn't even know about either. Yeah, so she was trying to rationalize on why she should stay, and she wanted to, because like a lot of times you just want to be with your child's father,
your family, like that's
you want to have a wedding, you want to be married, you want to have these things, you do.
Yeah. And I understand. I feel for her, but I'm happy she's taking a stand.
It was a very young thing to say.
Agreed.
And because she was married at 24. That's pretty young to be married, honestly, to me. You still figuring your fucking self out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I still am now.
I just feel like I just wish he was man enough to just break up with her. If you literally, you can't be faithful. You're being selfish. You don't want her to be with nobody else, but you want to be with.
But you want to be with whoever the fuck.
Yeah, at any time. No, that's
oh
fucked
my God,
up.
I hope he didn't have a baby on her. He's not having a baby on her. So.
I honestly think that's.
How many kids he got?
4.
That's enough.
So I think, but girl, he's rich. You can have 18 kids.
It doesn't matter.
But I just
really
think
one.
I hope it's not I hope that I think he got a baby on the way.
I really hope not. I mean, that would make
for her
sense.
to quietly just leave. Like, well, she was at her wits' end anyway with the cheating shit. Like, I think that last time when
something was like
that last time that she broke up with him. Remember that video she put out? It was like, oh, I'm getting a divorce or whatever the fuck. I think if he had cheated after that, it would be a wrap because she was like, she said divorce. You know what I'm saying? So
she had never said that before. Yeah.
So, but I think it was. This was so abrupt. I feel like it's a baby situation in a way.
And she was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
Yeah, fuck that shit. Ooh.
I'm just glad she's woman enough to do it.
But yeah, I'm glad because she deserves
people
better.
like T.I. and Tiny been a
Ooh,
Tiny
Lord.
ain't going no damn where,
and he knows it.
Yeah, and
but she threatened divorce though. She's
divorce. Still fucking there,
and she actually filed and he didn't sign it or some shit. Because right now Cardi B's filing for divorce. Cardi B is filing for divorce, and she's filing for primary and legal custody of Culture. So she don't want nothing to do with that nigga at all. But she's also she's filing for primary custody and legal custody. But she's also trying to require him to pay child support as well. So
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you should.
And then
he should pay child support.
Yeah, because he probably sees how. I mean, he does sees other kids occasionally, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think that but she don't want him. She don't want the Culture to be around any random bitch that he might have around or something. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, I don't know Offset. I don't know what
usually the kid goes with the mom anyway. Yeah. That's usually
but
what
plus Culture's a girl too.
Unless it's other circumstances.
Culture's a girl too, so yeah.
Yeah, but unless it's other circumstances where she be better over her dad. No, if you just got random bitches around you all the time, you're not about to have my daughter around all the time.
But that's like Offset, he doesn't really like, it seems, well, listen, I don't know these people, but he doesn't seem like a sit still type of nigga. Like, he just be out partying or drinking
all the time.
Yeah, so
he's already a celebrity.
Yeah,
so they're never home anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's famous. He got bitches. He got money. He can do
and
whatever
plus Cardi's the mom. So yeah, you're right. She's the mom. She wants to be with her fucking kid.
She'd rather be with her kid than go out any fucking time, but she gotta get her money for her child.
And also too, it always sucks. Like, you never want other women being able to tell you what your nigga did or what your nigga said or what your nigga did. You know what I'm saying?
I need to hear that from you. That's the least you could do.
Like with the fucking remember the Selena Powell girl? How she's faked the pregnancy or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, she faked the pregnancy, and like that was because that's when Cardi was pregnant, and we didn't know Cardi was pregnant yet. So come to find out, because Selena Powell, she has like a podcast now called Thoughts Next Door or whatever the fuck. It's underneath the No Jumper podcast or whatever.
Okay.
But yes, she has a little podcast now with this other girl or whatever. And so she literally, her and the other girl, they'll sit there and like talk about all the celebrity dudes that they fucked and like what they like. And last week they talked about how Odell Beckham likes when girls shit on him or whatever the fuck. And you see about that on Shade Room?
No.
Yeah, Odell Beckham.
You see my face? I'm like,
Odell Beckham likes like women to shit on him or some shit. I don't know.
Disgusting.
I don't know. And then she talked about how Future and Drake don't use condoms, which I strongly believe.
Definitely, especially Future.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so she talked about the time. She talked about the time when she faked the